Alrighty, so this is going to be my attempt at the giveaway. I'm going to make this the first part of the video. I'm going to chop it up. I'm going to attempt to upload this to YouTube as one long video. If I can make it 2 hours long, 3 hours long, 6 hours long, I'm going to. I like to make it long and difficult, just more for the joke of it than anything else. If I can't handle making those big videos, like when I do a half-hour video, to run it through my phone with the basic editing and stuff like that, it seems to tax my phone. So an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours might be too taxing. If I can't do it that long, I might then upload separate YouTube videos. Long videos, but make it a 2-parter, 3-parter, whatever I have to do. My goal is to make one very long video, but again, with editing, first time trying to do this, I'm just not 100% sure how it's going to go or things like that. Very long videos. I'm going to call them pretty boring videos. These are not going to be like the greatest videos you've ever seen. I might even just have static. I mean, like, you just never know. I could do anything dopey. I haven't really totally decided just yet. I still have a bit of a head cold, really just a cough thing going on. So I'll apologize now once if I cough into the camera. I don't mean to, but sorry about that. Home, so you might hear a dog bark, but not the biggest deal in the world, right? I think it's better than phones ringing while I'm at work. The way the giveaway is going to work, everyone has the opportunity to win one card. I'm going to do it. So you decide. If you find a card in one of these videos, it's a giveaway. First one to post it in the comments section, whatever needs to be posted, and I'll explain that in a second, wins that card. If you post a card, it's your card. You can't post another card and say, well, I really want, this other card. I don't want the first card I picked out. Whatever you post the first time you win, that's your card. If you post a card but you didn't win, somebody else beat you to it, then you're welcome to try and find another card. I believe I have a total of 13 pieces to give away. I say pieces. Some are cards, one is a pack, some are redemptions, kind of a little plethora of stuff. I'm going to say that you can attempt to win for up to 1 week. So from whenever I post the video, whatever day I post the video, 7 days from then, you can still win. On the 8th day, will no longer the game will be over. Just because I don't want to track it forever and stuff like that. I figure whoever's going to look is going to look in probably the first day, to tell you the truth. But I'll leave it up for 7 days. I'm going to have the video going, and then I'm going to say what the card is, how to win the card. It might be the type of thing where, hey, this is a Joe Smith card that you could win. Post the code 123. in the comment section to win this card. You gotta post that code. If you're the first in the comment section to post it, you win the card. You gotta post it correctly. I'll try and be as specific as possible about what to post so there's no confusion. Once you post it, also too, shoot me an email at stackofcards2021@gmail.com. I'll put the email in the description at the very least. In the description of this video will be more detailed about the rules. I'll try and be very, very specific. So look there, I guess, is really the safest answer. I'll mail everything out to you as quickly as possible. Redemptions, I think I could just take a picture and send it to you via email, right? Because you don't have to have the physical card. Yeah, that's it. I mean, so again, I'm kind of winging this a little bit. For this first little part there, I have a whole box of 1988 Topps. I used to buy 1 million of these cards. These are the cards I have the most of, unfortunately, because they are not valuable cards. I have those 5,000 boxes. I must have, just boxes of them loaded up with 88 Topps commons, worth nothing, just crazy. I used to buy cards at a bad time period with the junk wax and things like that. I got lucky buying 89 Score Football was a good set to get, or the boxes to get and stuff like that. But 88 Topps, not so much. Hojo, Darryl Strawberry I like, Eric Davis, his buddy, and Joe Carter. So a couple of big hitters there. It's going to be a long, long video. So do I think you have to sit through the entire video? No. Do I think anybody's going to sit through the entire video? No. I almost hope you don't sit through the entire video, man. You only get one life. You should really be spending it, watching one of my videos for so long. Now, I do know, technically, to move this along a little bit, I really should be opening up 5, 6, 7, 10 packs at a time and blow through them. But again, I'm not in a rush. I am trying to kind of stretch things out a little bit, make things a little bit longer than perhaps you normally would. Matt Williams was a card. I'll put him in the okay pile. Fred McGriff, again, okay. And that's all these cards are basically okay. You know, and that's the good news, and that's the bad part about these. Yankee manager Lou Piniella. There are no cards in here that are, like, amazing. You know, I'm always hoping for the Mattingly and the Strawberry. Glavine, I guess, is in this set, if I remember correctly. I don't think he's a traded card. I think it's the regular 88 tops. But, man, even that card, it ain't worth nothing. You know, it's not a dollar thing for sure. But still, got a BJ. It's always good to get a BJ. Mr. Shuroff. I wonder how many people make those jokes. Probably not. I mean, like, he's the one who decided to make his name like that, right? He didn't have to do it for BJ. He could, if his first name is Ben, he could have just been Ben Joseph Shuroff or just Ben Shuroff. And he decided, I'm just living off his name. These gums are always soft, I've noticed. Like, they're never crispy or broken apart. They're always soft. I like these Future Star type of cards. They always look good. Will the Thrill. Let's see. Anything good? Can we get any good cards? Checklist. Who's this guy? Billy Ripken. The only Billy Ripken that matters is the Fleer one, right? 89 Fleer. Other than that, I don't think anybody really cares about Billy Ripken. These cards are nice in that they're not sticking together or anything along those lines, so I certainly appreciate them for that reason. Jack Clark, Ricky Henderson, I'll put to the side. Another Yankee, barely even knew. Record Breaker, I usually put that to the side. Dwight Gooden gets in the good pile. Nolan Ryan, I'll put Nolan Ryan up on the stand. Who we got here? I thought that was Paul O'Neill for some reason. Greg Maddux from 88. I'll put him up there. An earlier Greg Maddux card, right? Not the worst card in the world. So I get perhaps hours and hours to yammer on now. Remember, at any moment I can put one of those freebies up there. So, you know, fast forward, skip around, see what you can find, see what other people have found. Maybe I spread things out very nicely. Maybe I put them in bunches, you know what I mean? So if you see somebody else win and they put timestamps or whatever, they say the beginning, end, or maybe there's others, maybe there's not. Maybe I'm going to make a 6-hour video and just put 13 pieces at the very, last 5 minutes. Got the wrong width there. Mark Langston. I mean, I do plan on spreading it out throughout the videos, with the idea that if you skip around, you know, you skip in 20 minutes and watch it for 10, 15, 20 minutes, you at least have a shot of coming across something. Let's see. Kirby Puckett, I'll put in the good pile. Blue Jays. Willie Randolph, barely, you know. Never a big Willie Randolph guy for some reason. I guess his cards are always around so long for me. They always seem like commons. If I got his earlier cards, there might be something a little more. Let's see. I appreciate this all. Mike Schmidt, I'll even put Schmidt up on the stand for now, although I think his card could get covered because I always liked this card as a kid. Ellis Burks with the Gold Cup, and I thought he was going to be a bit more than he turned out to be. But he's a better ball player than me, that's for sure, so no hard feelings. Sean Dunston, I mean, he had a bit of a career, right? You know, a good player, but Dave Henderson, same kind of deal. And he was around for a while. Phillies. Got a Ken Griffey. He had a long career. And again, another player where, you know, some stolen bases, some couple of home runs, but not really. Batting average, .299 batting average. So he just looked like he was one of those good solid, you want him on your team, but you hope he's not your third, fourth, or fifth hitter. It's okay. His son would come along and, be one of the greatest, apparently. Harold Reynolds. Eric King. These cards are probably amongst, I always like with the picture with the glasses, amongst the most boring for me. Just because, again, I opened so many of these cards as a kid. I don't know why. I just bought boxes and boxes of them. But I did, so, there's really nothing new in it for me. Even the nostalgia of it, nostalgia waned for me a long time ago. Floyd Bannister had a long career. Let's see who we got. Pirates. Noah Bonilla. Let's see how many repeats we get. Hojo. Jimmy Williams. Manager cards. Always get a kick out of the manager cards. You can see already I should have had a garbage can or a bag or something ready for these packs, especially with the gum. Don't want the gum flying all over the place. But we'll call that a me problem. I'll figure that out later. MLB playoffs going on right now. Bob Rogers. Yankees are out of it, so I gotta admit I haven't been as into it. Bobby Valentine. Not really getting too many players here. I mean, there's a lot of players in the set. It's just they're not worth anything because they were obviously... I was always curious how many cards were printed of each card. Anyone know the answer to that? Is it like, 500,000 of each card? Is it 1 million of each card? Is it 1 point something? Never knew. I would be curious. Joe Price. Glenn Davis is always a player that I liked as a kid for some reason. He always, he was in that 20 to 30 home runs, big RBIs. Harold Baines. People always make fun of Harold Baines for some reason. Yeah, even Hall of Famers, when they're in their last cards or the old cards or stuff like that, I don't really give them too much value. Noah Ripken, Jesse Orosco. There's another Nolan. And there's another Maddox. So I think this is the same exact pack that I had before, right? There's a Roger Clemens. I'll put Clemens up here. So far, we're a little pitcher heavy, I gotta admit. Carlton Fisk. The autograph of Carlton Fisk is one of the cards I'm giving away in this series. And the Pete Rose manager card. Good old Pete Rose. I almost gave away one of the Pete Rose autograph cards I got. But then I didn't. Isn't that nice to know? See, what do we have? Don't know who you are, really. John Tudor was a player. Bobby Thigpen had a great year or two. Herbeck was nice. Chris Brown, didn't know. Jose. Dave Stewart was the man for a couple of years, right? Cal Ripken. I'll put him to the side. I won't quite put him on the stand. Close to being on the stand, but not from 88. Eric Plunk. Big Cat, Andres Galarraga, another one of those players I liked as a kid. It's funny how some players start off with a lot of hype and then kind of fade away. And then others really come to the forefront, but I don't remember them being as hyped when I was a kid, at least. Bill Buckner. Cecil Fielder, 88, up him to the side. Ron Blomberg. Turning back the clock. I don't remember what that was even about, but... Steve Sachs, Roger Clemens All-Star, I'll put to the side. 1988 Topps. Man, if I just bought a couple of years earlier. Sometimes I really think if If I was born 5 years earlier or so, I would have bought a ton of those cards. Buy Bonilla worth anything? 88? I'll put it aside. I mean, I think that's one of those common cards of a name player. But I really think I would have bought a ton of 83 tops or 84 or 85. And then instead, I decided to buy a million 88s. Eddie Murray. Smith. Matt Noakes. Back in the day, this was a card. I'll put that to the side. It was so popular for me back in the day. Never, again, one of those players that started off with a ton of hype, but never really materialized. Almost took out the thing. I got too many packs here. I'm going to clean this up in a little bit. Because, again, we're not in a rush because, you know, we're just moseying on through some giveaways. Haven't done a giveaway yet in this little pack, I'll say. I might do a giveaway. I might not. I might forget. It's not impossible. That was always a cool card. The Canseco McGuire. Andre Dawson, I mean, you know, great player. But I'm not going 49 home runs in 87. Wow. 137 RBIs. Quite a year. He even stole a good amount of bases. He's better than I thought. I mean, he's a Hall of Famer, I guess, right? But he certainly put up the seasons. I have a whole lot of garbage here. What do I do with this garbage? Because I'm not in a terrible rush, I'm going to throw this garbage away. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to try and kind of crunch it down and throw it in the back here for now. I don't want to be totally, you know, put that right there. Hopefully it doesn't expand and knock everything over. So, 1988 tops. 1988. Wade Boggs. I just pulled an 85 card of Boggs. Put him to the side there. In one of those short videos they call them, or whatever it is. Dave Winfield. I guess I'll put to the side. Again, common card for 88. But still. Going on vacation in about 2 weeks. That's why I'm trying to wrap up a couple of these things, I'll say. Going down to Disney with the family. We're lucky. We like it. We go twice a year, if at all possible. Another Boggs. This time an All-Star. Gary Carter, I'll even put to the side. Dave Winfield, I guess I'll put to the side. Man, just so... Now, I have this little stack of, like, the good cards. Man. They are almost not worth the space they're going to take up in some sort of box somewhere. You know what I mean? That's okay. Bob Meacham. Lee Smith was around forever. Lee Smith. Let's see. Try and keep this together down there. Dave Madigan. Red Sox. At least I can't pull an Altuve out of these packs. Jimmy Key I always appreciated. Yeah, the ungood thing is I'm not too annoyed with any Astros in these packs. Let's see. Mike Scott was always known as a cheater. Lou Whitaker. I think he used to collect this guy too from the set, thinking he was going to be somebody. Did he have like one good year or something? I'm not quite sure. We got Oral. Oral's always nice. This guy too was somebody that we definitely collected. Remember Greenwell? Again, another one of those players that just didn't quite materialize. It's okay. Happens to the best of us, right? But still. Didn't quite become what we thought he was going to become. It's alright, they can't all be winners though. Just the way it goes. So we got another repeat of Roger Clemens. Clemens always a decent card to get. Lasorda, Thompson. And here's one of the giveaways I'm going to do. MJ Melendez, Kansas City Royals. Type in the comments code RAMGM for your shot to win this card. Topps Chrome 2022. What is it? Signature? Rookie autograph. First one in of many. See what I did there? Very, very sneaky. See that? See that? Again, type in RAMGM if you want a chance at that card. And there'll be many more cards if you're not feeling that card as much. Twins, Rock Reigns, Stan the Man. Never got to see Stan the Man really play. I never watched any of his videos or anything like that. Let's see. Billy Randolph. This is a card we used to go after as a kid. Brett Saberhagen. Necro Brothers. Neat card. There's a McGuire Cup. I like that. I'll put that even up on the stand. Got a bunch of the Royd guys up there. That's okay. Just the way it was, right? Can't hit the player. Gotta hate the game. So I'm going to try and do a new thing coming up pretty soon too. A trading series. Where I'm going to offer, you know, selecting. I always like to, because of the error and versus the new card. But I want to try a trading series where Fernando, I'll have, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 cards, whatever up there. I'm just going to say, if you want to make a trade, leave a post in the comments section and then shoot me an email with your address. And I'll send you out the card or cards or whatever it is. At no charge, and then it's just a trade. You're going to send me back whatever you want. You can send back something equal, lesser, greater value, different design, including nothing at all. You want to send me back nothing, that's fine. I'm taking my chances, and that's just the way it goes. But it'll be a little trading series. So then in the video, I'll show what card I sent off, and I'll show what card I got back. The only caveat, the only little rule I'm going to try and put with that is that by you accepting to receive my card, I get to use your username in a future video, including saying, you know, if I didn't receive anything, which maybe I won't even use you. I probably wouldn't even use your name. I don't want to make anybody look bad, but still, just for clarity purposes, that's the only caveat to it. This card was upside down, which is weird. Huh. I guess their correlation is not perfect. There's a Palmero. I'll put him to the side. Another Sparky. Another one of those. Another Gooden. So getting some repeats. Really, I would have liked the Mattingly. I would have liked the Strawberry. I would have liked the Glavine, if there is a Glavine, which I'm pretty sure there's a Glavine. Still a decent amount of boxes, or packs to look through. So we ain't giving up yet. It's funny though, I'm seeing a lot of repeats. But I guess that's to be expected, right? Danny Tartable. Ozzie Smith. I guess, again, these cards, this is not worth anything. I don't know how long I'm going to be holding on to them. We got a McGuire in the back. Let's see. Rock Reigns, Stan the Man, another Necro. Here's another McGuire. So we got duplicates of McGuire, Clemens, Nolan Ryan, and Maddox. I haven't gotten a duplicate of Schmidt yet. And there's a Glavine at least. Off-centered. He's going to cover Mike Schmidt. So again, going very pitcher heavy. Which is funny, during the steroid-ish type of, you know, borderline, well, it's not quite the steroid era in '88, but still, you know, they were around then. And going pitcher heavy. Let's see. Benito Santiago. I was always a fan of the way he caught. He used to throw from his knees, if I remember correctly. Another Andres, another Matt Noakes All-Star card. Barry Larkin, I'll put him to the side. That's, I guess, a second-year card. Von Hayes is somebody. Let's see. Meet the Mets. Oh, here we go. So now we got an Al Leiter, and one of the giveaways is going to be a Jack Leiter. So for this, let's say you got to put the code 1625 for the Jack Leiter, because that's how many cards it's out of. 16 out of 25. So you got Al Leiter, Jack Leiter. Let's put them together. So the code for him is going to be 1625. Putting him actually in that pile, just because. And here we go. Ryan Sandberg. I was thinking about doing that when I pulled the Leiter card before, but then I missed it, and I said, yeah, oh well. So if I see that card again, maybe I'll go back. Found it, went back. Last pile of 88 tops coming up. Can I get a duplicate Glavine just to keep the symmetry of 2222 going up there? Can I get a third card of one of those cards up there? Can I pull a Mattingly? It's really kind of sort of what I want. Dave Righetti, Frank Viola. Come on, 1, 2, 3, 4 packs. Looking for one Mattingly. Let's throw this over here. Let's do this. This is a no. That's a like a regular Nolan Ryan. I'll put him over there for now. I was gonna say another Nolan Ryan, but Nolan Ryan is, you know, one of the better cards you can get, probably out of this set. Alan Trammell. 3 cards left. Really like that Mattingly or Strawberry. But really, what's the matter? Who are you? Future Star. Let's see. Spring Tree, Sweaver, Paul O'Neill. Not a rookie card. I don't know when his rookie card is. Put him to the side. I'm a Paul O'Neill fan. Palmeiro, not as much. I think George Steinbrenner used to call Paul O'Neill the Warrior, if I remember correctly, which is, you know, a joke in and of itself, but that's okay. They took themselves very seriously back then. John Crook. Seemed like an entertaining guy. Half a pack. Well, now we got 1 pack left, and I haven't gotten a Mattingly. I haven't gotten a Strawberry. That's okay. Can't win them all. There's a Bonds peeking through, so that's a cool card to get in the last pack. Let's see, little last pack Magic. Pirates. Oh, Sid Bream. There's that guy who loves Sid Bream. I almost put him to the side. Do I put Sid Bream to the side? I got this guy who watches the videos. He's always going on about Sid Bream. I don't even know why, to tell you the truth, but he does. There's Barry Bonds I put up there. Matt Noakes, Barry Larkins. This is a good last pack. Kirby Puckett and Tom Glavine. All right, well, I didn't get a Mattingly, but in the last pack, you got Glavine, you got Bonds, you got Puckett, Larkin. I mean, that's not a bad last pack. All right, I kept this under 30 minutes for the first video opening there. I'm probably going to attach this into one long video if I can. If I can't, I might do individuals. I might just upload this as a part 1 of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you know, for the giveaway series. I'd probably upload them all in one day, though, just to kind of get them through. Thanks for watching. I am going to have much more to come. I am not sure what I'm going to do next, except for I might just take a little break just to relax and, you know, spread the love out a little bit, work on my fantasy baseball team, and, yeah, we'll get back to it soon enough, though. Appreciate you guys watching. Good luck on everything, and much more to come. Talk to you soon. Okay, still going on with the giveaway that we're doing this month. I have a box here of Topps 2023 Series 1. I'm going to open it up. Maybe I'll have some giveaways during this opening. Maybe I won't. I probably will. But actually, I have a method to doing it. And if the method doesn't work, then I won't. It's hard to explain, but I'll explain more when I get a little bit closer. Been a while, so I opened up these cards. Remember, they were very exciting when they first came out. And like everything else, give it a little bit of time. Things usually die down just a little bit. But that's okay, right? Bunch of packs. Good amount of packs. Good amount of packs. Nice box. Got J-Rod on the top. Let's see what we get. Take our time. Now again, same deal, I'm telling you. Not in a rush for this. Kind of doing the giveaway thing. Almost killing some time. Maybe there'll be something in it. Maybe there won't. Maybe I'll do 10 giveaways in this video, in this particular segment. Maybe I'll do 0. It's possible. Just don't know. Oh, these turned all around. That won't be good if these are all turned around. I don't remember exactly what the deal was with these boxes. Like, there's some parallels you can get, I guess, and all base cards. Are the base cards worth anything? Something upside down. Is that a good thing? Well, like a foil thing. So I'll put the foil to the side. I'm really only going to put like what I consider to be hits. Bobby Witt Jr. Now, one of those great players that you don't really get to watch too much unless you're a fan of specifically the Royals. But when do you ever hear about the Royals or see the Royals or anything along those lines? What's the box say? Look for brand new Golden Mirror base parallel cards. No purchase necessary. Series 1. And on the back, look for colored parallels of 330 base cards, including rainbow foil, which is probably what that was, 1 in 10 packs, royal blue, gold, green foil, and more, including unique platinum parallel 1-of-1s. Well, I don't know if we're going to get a 1-of-1 today. That's okay, we don't have to. We just need to enjoy ourselves, have a nice little time here, hang out, and, thank you guys for sticking with me. Thank you for interacting. Thank you for all that good stuff. Let's see. Tyler McGill. Is this a refractor? I don't know. I can never figure that out. Who we got here? Aaron Judge. Well, because it's Aaron Judge, I'm going to put him up right up here. Let's see. Oops, drop my cards. Almost dropped my cards again. I think I'm a little tired, man. Head cold. I'm all concerned about going away on vacation with a cold. I don't want to be that guy coughing and sneezing. This guy's going to be the Cy Young Award winner this season. I don't want to be all sneezing and coughing on the plane, and mainly the plane. I'm not as concerned about going out to eat at Disney and stuff like that because, hopefully we'll be far enough away and all that kind of stuff. What's this? Is this shiny? Greatest hits, O'Neal Cruz. It's an insert. It's kind of shiny. I don't know if it's shiny enough. Gary Sanchez still bouncing around. Still doing his thing. Just trying to maybe get a hit or two. Is it possible to get like one good card? Hopefully that foil thing wasn't a one good card, because I don't really consider that to be a great card, to tell you the truth. Alvarez. Freddie Freeman had quite a season this year. Playoffs are still going on. Luis Roberts. Sonny Gray, I think, even had a good season. You know, these boxes, I don't remember how much these boxes are. Really like $50 or so. Maybe they're not quite as expensive as I'm thinking offhand. I still have another one in my garage, technically. I don't know what I'm saving it for. It's not like they're ever going to be... I think these kind of boxes are the most valuable. Hey, Wanda. It's been swell. Hardly knew you. Going to jail. Not even going to put his cards to the side anymore. What's his name? Clayton Kershaw, I believe, got bombed yesterday. 6 innings, first run. They lost big. It's okay, though. He'll be okay. He's got his millions to cry on. Yandy Diaz, one of my better players on my fantasy baseball team. These are nice cards. I always like these ace cards. It's a cool idea. At this point, I'll even put it to the side. Not saying it's worth anything, but, you know, it is what it is. Fernando Tatis Jr. We're going to have a giveaway for Fernando Tatis Jr. So to get this, just put into the comments section, let's say, let's put in San Diego Padres. I don't want to give these codes for all of them because everyone's just going to put the codes in automatically. So to get the Tatis Jr., just put the words San Diego Padres, just like that. And you get yourself a Tatis card. Nice little card, nice little autograph. This, maybe not so much. So that's what I was saying, where I think I'm going to try and do a giveaway, assuming that I get what I think I need to get. But if I don't, then I might not. And thankfully I got what I needed to get. Let's see. Love to get one good numbered card or one good parallel or just something a little above and beyond would be great. But again, you can't be too picky. I've been on a hot streak, I think I've said. O'Neal Cruz. I'm hoping this guy comes back. I have a lot of his cards. I thought he was going to be good. Rushman, I'm going to put him to the side just because he's having quite the season. I'm going to put Judge to the side just because he's my favorite player. And Willie Mays is fine, but, you know, 88 tops. I don't think it's going to be worth that much. Julio Rodriguez, nice card. Great player, but second-year card or whatever, I'm assuming. Not going to be worth that much. Yeah, good old Yankees getting beat up by these Orioles. Getting beat up good. I think I'm actually rooting for the Orioles for the World Series, almost more to get them out of the way. Like, they beat up on the Yankees now. That's fine. Now, win yourself a title, and then let the Yankees get back to it. It's kind of my thought process. You know, are they going to be a dynasty? Well, you know, you're one injury away. There's another. I'll put him right below him to kind of marry him up a little bit. You know, they're all, I mean, every team's one good injury away, but just saying, I'm not worried about dynasties and stuff like that, but just kind of get it out of the system. Go ahead and win. It's a beautiful ballpark. Great young players. And then, you know, maybe they'll win again one more time in 10 or 12 years. But, you know, for the next 8 to 10 years, let the Yankees win every year. Ohtani, Aaron Nola. That's not what I was looking for. It's funny. It's funny for some reason. I'm not going to say why it's funny, but it's funny. 1-2 punch. Neat little card. Francisco Lindor. Bunch of cards. Verlander. Another Judge card. There were a ton of Judge cards in the set, and rightfully so, but, you know. Luis. Good old Luis. Just looking to see. Put these cards to the side. Just because. Let's see what we're doing here. Fried, Rodon, this guy has not had the best season there for the Yankees. I mean, they paid him a lot of money. He's pitched in 31 games one time. I don't know. These stats really... A couple of good years or run average, I just don't know. Sometimes I don't know what the Yankees are doing. Mountcastle, another Oriole. Another Oriole. Goldschmidt. Gunnar Henderson. I'm going to put him right there with the other great Oriole rookies. It's a blue card rookie. Can't say I know exactly who this is, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put Judge kind of in one corner with all his cards. I'm going to put that blue card right there. Mike Trout. I'm kind of down on Mike Trout now at this point, too. Sad to say. Pains me to say because he's on my fantasy team. He's been on my fantasy team from the very beginning. I remember it was Robinson Cano for Mike Trout before he got to play a single game. And, you say so, but Robinson Cano was like a great hitting second baseman for a team that wanted to win right away. And I was willing to take on one of the higher grade rookies, and they did it. I did well with it. Had him forever, signed to big contracts, and he's going to be another rookie for me, I think, in about a next year. I think he's going to be up again for a contract. I might re-sign him, but if I do, it's not going to be for exactly a ton. Because, excuse me. See? That's what I'm saying. Sorry about that. Just clean my hands real quick. Got some wipes here. So I'm not bugging up everything. Excuse me. Hoping it's not too loud of a scream into the camera. I don't even know what I was saying at this point. Almost blew my sneeze. My brain's out. Mets. Oh man, I hope I'm not getting a head cold now on top of a cough. That's just great. Less than 2 weeks, gotta go away. We'll see. Maybe I'll take some medicine or something today. I'll find something. Tyler O'Neill. What's that? Is that anything? I really new. Bregman. Don't care. Don't like you. Brian Bello. I get a lot of Brian Bello cards for some reason. So, a couple more packs there. How many Judges have I got? 4 Judge cards. A blue card. Some sort of a silver, foil-y, rainbow, something or other. Typical Oriole rookie cards, which I'm sure are so mass-produced they can't possibly be worth too much at this point. But, still, fun to get, fun to see. Mateo. This guy could just get his batting average, on-base percentage up a little bit. 35, 46. Again, I think he was in the 30s for stolen bases. Just a shame. Just can't seem to run. Or can't seem to get on base consistently enough. Ronald Acuna. Oswaldo Peraza. I don't think he's going to be really a big deal in the league. Even though he's on the Yankees, I think, he might be a utility guy, maybe, or something more like that, seemingly. Seems like it, at least so far. Which is not the worst in the world. Every team needs a good utility man. Every good team needs a good utility man. Noah. Duffy. Scott. This guy's had a good season, actually. Marte, Glaber, good season. Another one of these blue cards. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure how rare those blue cards are. Jazz. Sam Jordan. Kinda. Yep. Yep. Just making sure I'm booger free here. So sorry. Hope everyone's day is going well. If you're on just a hunt for some of the giveaways, feel free to skip around as much as you want. I might load up. I might evenly distribute. Or probably something in between. There's a Tatis. Let's see. What's this? 2020. George Brett, huh? Riley Green. Rookie. Beer. That's the one. Isn't that the one I just got? Yeah, so I got the blue parallel of this guy. That's funny. Really would like a blue parallel of Judge. Acuna, base tops. Can't be worth anything, right? This guy's issue might be health, though. I mean, 400, then 600, 100s, 200s, 400s. I know he was healthy this season, but in a great season. But if you can't be healthy, man, it almost doesn't matter how great you are. If you can't be healthy, it's hard to put it all together. You almost rather be a A- player that could be healthy as opposed to an A+ player that can't just quite seem to stay healthy. Beatty. Oh, he's put it aside for some reason. Base card won't be worth anything, but still. Prado. Bergman. Soto. Snell. Sosa. Goodbye, McGarren. It's been swell. Been swell knowing you, even though I didn't know you. It's still been swell. Last pack. Let's see what we can do for a little last pack magic here. What can we find? Brendan Rodgers. I'm hoping this guy comes back next year. He's on my fantasy team. Could use a good solid, second baseman. Got some sort of green thing going on back here, so that's cool. Green thing. Oakland A's uniform looks nice, but not a rookie or anything like that. I'll still put him to the side, though. I'll see. I'm even going to cover up that nice little ace card. Mike Schmidt from 88 Topps. A funny-looking card. Just because, I recognize the name and everything's right except for it's the wrong picture, but cool-looking card. I like that. Hey, there we go. Got a Nolan. This would be an opportunity for you to win a Nolan. You can win a Triple Threads autograph relic card of this guy. Stars of MLB. In order to get this card, let's say you got to put in the promo code. What do you got to put down there? Yeah, let's say you got to put this code 011096203. That's a nice card. That would be one of the good cards. See, if you hung there this long for this section of the video, it came through. You can get yourself a nice little card there. Cody Bellinger, Cobb. All right, well, there you go. So, I mean, for a box, I don't remember how much these boxes cost, though. So I'm not going to say good value, bad value, or whatever. But definitely got some of the good Oriole rookies. Base cards, which are fine. I got a couple of, Mike Schmidt. This card just looks funny to me for some reason. I think it's a spring training facility, too, right? Maybe that's what's throwing me off. Beatty, second year, I guess, Gold Cup of Rodriguez. Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge. Aaron Judge. This is a nice looking card. I mean, the fact that it's the Oakland A's with the green looks cool to me. That's all nice. Ace card. Like a foily silver rainbow something or other. A couple of blue cards for as much as they're worth. And then the good old Oriole players here. Love to hate them. Thanks for watching. Continue on. There's going to be, I don't know if this is the second part I'm putting out or if this is going to be one long video. We're going to figure it out as we go along. But let me know what you see. Let me know what I could do. I appreciate everything. We'll talk to you later. Oh my Okay, God. Back for another part of the big giveaway for October. Same rules, same everything. Description. Read the description. You want to see the official rules. Gonna try to do this the best I can, without messing it up too much. I have a somewhat unique one here. It's big, it's heavy, it's got a lot of stuff in it. Historic Signatures, Historic Trivia, World Series Signature Edition. One cut signature card per game set. Subject appeared in the World Series. So, I mean, it could be the 27th man on the 26th team, or it could be, they have a thing of Joe DiMaggio on there. I can pretty much guarantee there's no Joe DiMaggio on here. Interesting. When I was a kid, I made a sports card game. This is from 2022. I made a fantasy baseball. You answer questions to make money, and then you could draft the players, and then it's like a roto style where you know the most home runs, RBIs, hits, like it's a whole statistical type of thing to win the game at the end. That game was, I mean, I put some time into it. Oh man, I almost lost this. All the questions I made, and you know, a basic of the board outline, and you know, player draft, and all that kind of stuff. So here's a thing, a bunch of questions, bunch of cards, and a signature. So let's take a look and see what's on here. Got some sort of relatively heavy things here. Made of metal. I have no idea what I paid for this, how I paid for this, where I even bought it necessarily. I don't think it's the type of thing I would have bought online. I'm sure I bought it at a card shop. Let's see. These are game pieces. These are like metal. They're heavier than poker chips. Star cards. Green, a blue, and a black. Okay, well, that's neat enough. And then, what is the die cut thing? This looks like a game board. So a big bad game board. Got some managers listed on here. Without going too, you know, it's a whole thing. Whole big game board. Third baseman, all that kind of stuff. So, difficulty levels. You can move one space forward with the correct answer. No penalty for incorrect. 2 and 1 or 4 and 2, which is a neat little system. I gotta admit, neat little system. I like that. I never thought of that myself. Got a piece of styrofoam here. Nice piece of styrofoam. Might be one of the cooler things on this set. And right in the front here, or the back, I guess, is the cut card. Cut signature, I guess, something along those lines. Dennis Leonard. Authentic signature. 1980. Well, I mean, I can't say I know Dennis Leonard offhand. Congratulations, you received an authentic historic autograph cut card. Well, now I'm going to have to do some research to see who exactly is Dennis Leonard. Authentic signature. Piece of paper, cut. Neat idea. I mean, for what it is, right? For what it is, that's what it is. I don't foresee any real value in that, but still. And then you got a million trivia cards here. Let's just try and get a little idea of these trivia cards. Just to see. What's the deal with these trivia cards? Green is supposed to be easiest, right? And then they have different sports you could do too. So let's look at the baseball one. What former Giant star is the godfather of Barry Bonds? The godfather, I think, was Willie Mays, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Willie Mays. So that's one step forward. Let's see here. Yellow, which is a little bit harder. Who was the first player to hit home runs in 8 consecutive games? Wow. So I know Don Mattingly had something to do with this, but he wasn't the first. I think he only tied the all-time record. I know that because I was a Mattingly fan. Who was the first, though? I'd just be guessing. Dale Long. Yeah, I wouldn't have known that. And it's definitely one that I didn't know. Just kind of flipping through some things here. Just seeing all these cards are basically the same. I mean, they all look basically the same. Who was the first player to collect 5,000 total bases in his career? Well, Pete Rose was the second one, right? And Ty Cobb, he broke Ty Cobb's record. I remember from the 86 cards, they have those record breakers, right? Ty Cobb. Yeah, I knew that only because of that card. What we got here? Who was the first baseball player to lead the majors in batting average for 3 consecutive years? So the first for batting average, I mean, Ted Williams is, one of the big batting average guys. I almost think Tony Gwynn might have been the one to do it 3 consecutive years. I'm not going to pretend I know. I don't know. So let's see what did it say, the first? Who was the first? So first would be the older one. Oh, Ty Cobb. Okay, well, then I don't know Ty Cobb too well. Let's see. Who is the first pitcher in history to strike out 100 batters in 20 consecutive seasons, but never led the league in strikeouts? I actually think that was Sutton. I always look at the back of his baseball card. It goes on forever. He never had like fantastic seasons. Like he was never the best, it seemed like, but he was always very good, which is why I guess he got into the Baseball Hall of Fame. A red one. Red is hard, I guess. Who is the first woman elected to the National Baseball Hall of Fame? Marge Scott. Was she the Reds owner? Which I don't think anyone liked. I don't even think but she's like the only woman who's tied into baseball that I know anything about. Yeah, still don't know who that is. Effa Manley? I think they might be kidding with that one. That might have been a joke. Who's the only catcher to win 3 batting titles? What do you say, Penny? Who's the only catcher to win 3 batting titles? I mean, Piazza, I don't think won 3. Yogi Berra, I don't think won 3. Yeah, I mean, I just don't know. I'd be Joe Mauer. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. You forget how good he was for a while there. What we got here? The neighbor's dogs are barking, so my dog is all upset. Red, hard. Name the pitcher who was the first to throw a no-hitter in his first major league start, but he was out of baseball by the end of the season. First major league start. Yeah, I won't know that. I just don't even. Yeah, I still don't know who Boba. I don't know who Boba is. Sorry, Boba. Don't know who you are. Let's see. Just again, I'm kind of killing some time. That's what I said these things were going to be. And how many times did it take for Hall of Famer Joe DiMaggio to be elected into the Baseball Hall of Fame? Twice. I think that was the joke. He didn't get elected the first time, so it took 2 times. 3 times. Even more of a joke. But, hard one. Who is the first player to be named an All-Star in both Major League Baseball and National Football League? I'm guessing Bo Jackson. Yeah, surprised I consider that hard. Bo Jackson was not that long ago, and he was pretty famous. Yeah, I mean, maybe I'll do a couple more here, just to do a couple more, just to kind of keep things going here. The answer: who is Gary Templeton? That ain't gonna help because I did the answer first. You gotta turn these around. Flip them. Dip them. Who's the first African American player to play in American League? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. American League. Larry Doby. Larry Doby was a good kid. Larry Doby was such a good kid that we're going to make this the time to try and win this pack. I think this pack is going to be awesome. To win this pack, I want you to type in the word I'll think about it for a second. I'm going to do one more card here. Who was the first player to win back-to-back MVP awards with 2 different teams? That would have been Barry Bonds, I believe, because he did it with the Pirates and the Giants. That is true. So for this pack of cards, for the Topps Chrome Sapphire, should be a hit. I can't guarantee a hit. You saw in my previous video, there should be a hit into it. Type in the word. I'm thinking I gotta make it somewhat good because, just because. Who is the last Major League Baseball pitcher to officially be permitted to throw a spitball? To be officially permitted. That's funny. I mean, I don't know anything about spitballs. Yeah, Grimes. I don't know who that is. All right, to win the Sapphire Pack, you got to write down... to win the Sapphire Pack, you got to write down Altuve stinks. Don't say sucks. Don't say it's great. Altuve stinks, please. Who was the first designated hitter, DH, to receive Baseball's Silver Slugger Award? First designated hitter. I'm thinking Martinez. Let's say Martinez. No, I wasn't close. Reggie Jackson. I wasn't even thinking that far back. Yellow. Which is the first team to wear plastic batting helmets voluntarily? I just don't know. Brooklyn Dodgers. Good for you, Brooklyn Dodgers. Good for you. Who's the first switch hitter to win a batting average title? First switch hitter. Batting average title. And going through all the Yankees, I mean, the first one that I know of switch hitter would be Mickey Mantle. But I would expect somebody did it earlier than that. And I'd be wrong. It was Mickey Mantle. That's not really a win for me because I didn't really think it was Mantle. Who was the first Major League Baseball player to earn the pitching Triple Crown in consecutive years? Well, when in doubt, pick Cy Young. I'd be wrong. Hey. Let's see. Name the two catchers who have led their league in triples. Name the two catchers who have led their league in triples. Name the two catchers. I think I know this, so I'm actually just looking at something real quick here. Who led their team in triples. I'm going to say... We'll see if I'm right. Tim McCarver I would have known, and Carlton Fisk was the answer. So this might be a time to introduce to you Mr. Carlton Fisk. Autograph. To win Carlton Fisk, write down the word triple, because he led the league in triple apparently a couple of times. Two catchers lead the league in triples. So write down the word triple to get Carl Fisk. Funny little thing. Every once in a while, I come across some things that I know. That's the wrong way too. Who's the only Major League player to get 7 hits in 9-inning games since 1990? Well, that would be Pete Rose because he has the most hits ever. Nope. Best guess I had. Red. Who's the last American League pitcher to get hit before the designated hitter rule went into effect? I mean, who would that be? Like in the, I don't even know, was it the early 80s or late 70s? Yeah, I don't know who that is. I just don't know. Not doing so good anymore. What Major League pitcher holds the record for the lowest single-season whip? Lowest whip. I mean, didn't Pedro Martinez have some ungodly years? But I think he had ungodly years just for the steroid era. Maybe not ever. What Major League pitcher holds the record for the lowest single-season whip? You would guess like Greg Maddux, somebody like that, or Pedro Martinez, but I'm sure there was an old school player who just walked nobody, and but I just don't know for sure. Oh, look at that! Yeah, okay. I remember he had like a statistically speaking an ungodly season. I would not have known what it was exactly, and I wasn't sure if it was whip or on an average or combination. That's crazy, man. That goes to show you. In the year 2000, to do that, that's amazing. He was amazing. I didn't like him, but he was amazing. Phil Niekro, who went 21-20. What is The last pitcher to lead the league in wins and losses in the same season. You know, I might have gotten that right, actually. Just because. Let's see. What color is the coveted jacket awarded to the annual Masters winner? It's the green jacket, I think. And then, who wrote the baseball anthem, Take Me Out to the Ball Game, and when was it written? Yeah, I mean, I know I've heard that answer before, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know that in green. So I think I said green, right? What's those kind of questions? Are these general? How many countries have won the FIFA World Cup? 5. And what was the most combined runs scored in the single Major League Baseball game? 38. 49, not even close. And the answer was 8. That's just all fun, everything there. You know, that's the way it goes. All right, so enough questions. I'm only going to yammer on for so long there. Nice game. I mean, for somebody who's a sports guy or something like that, this would be a game. You can sit down and play this. The questions are answerable. It's not impossible. The cut card, I just don't know who that is. Like, it doesn't really impress me because I can't tell you too much about him. So I'm just going to kind of let that be kind of, you know, kind of whatever it is. So let's put these bad boys to the side there. And I guess I'm going to end this little video here just in case I got to chop things up again. But I'm going to do another one real soon because I'm going to do a whole long thing. Talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Good luck with everything. Bye. Alrighty. Another beautiful day for a video. I'm going to open up some Topps Heritage Baseball. One of these boxes. They come in a couple different sizes. I know there's slight differences. This one says exclusive blue sparkle parallels. I do like the shiny stuff, I gotta admit, so looking forward to this a little bit. Heritage series is okay. I know I'm not like a diehard for whatever this year, the 74 Topps look. That's not really my thing, to tell you the truth. It's fine, it's dandy. But not really my thing. These cards were not in my wheelhouse back in the day, let's just say. Lots of packs here. Lots of stuff to look at. Let's start you off real quick there with a autographed jersey, holo silver, Pete Crow Armstrong. Card number 39, redemption. To get this card, put in the word, keep it simple, put in the word Armstrong. Only Armstrong. Don't put in Pete Crow Armstrong. Don't put in, you know, initials or anything else. Or just put in the word Armstrong. You can get that card. Nice and easy, right at the beginning of the video. Get it out of the way. Although, there may be more. There may not be more. I like the way these cards feel. I think I've said that before, but they feel like the kind of cards that I used to open. So I definitely appreciate that. I don't know. I mean, the design of these cards are nice enough. AL Home Run King. It's funny with the king thing there. I mean, at least that's funny. Corey Seager. Corey Seager's better than I thought, right? I mean, his home runs are gone. His games played actually have been pretty spotty. So he's a health guy. When he's healthy, I guess he produces, but not always healthy. Speaking of which, I still have my little cough, wheezy thing going on, and I'm all about my vacation coming up, man. I'm in vacation mode. This guy looks like he's seen a ghost. Rafael Devers. Kopech. Who we got here? Donovan Cup. Cup looks cool. I feel like there's something there. You're a rookie. Good luck, rookie. Rays. This guy's on my fantasy team. Did excellent. One of my better players this year. New Age Performer. I'll put him up here even though it's a base card, but good old Orioles. I'm rooting for them this season. Still the no name on the top there for the Angels, which I always found to be disconcerting, but it's just the way they do it. It's not an error card or anything like that. I'll put Ohtani up here, but I don't know. He'll be the first one to cover up. I'm not saying Ohtani's bad, but what team out there is going to pay Ohtani $500, $600 million? He can't pitch next year, so he's going to be coming off an arm injury. So he's not going to pitch for not like a full season. Like, it'll be 2 seasons until he can pitch. He's going to be 2 years older, even more playing, more aches and pains. I don't know, man. I just don't know. I don't know what team. I mean, I guess a team like the Mets, the Dodgers, somebody doesn't care about, if they could truly say they don't care about money, then sure, you take a flyer and maybe you'll have a couple of great seasons, but maybe it's just risk reward. I mean, he's a great hitter, but he's only a great hitter. There are a lot of great hitters in baseball. You know, I don't know. Aaron Judge had a better season than he did 2 seasons ago. Aaron Judge was on pace for a better season than he did this year if he didn't run into a wall. You know, Aaron Judge, I'm saying a little prayer that was a fluke injury. That he would have had a couple of good seasons and like solid health seasons in a row, if not for the fluke injury. And if you have enough fluke injuries, then they're no longer flukes. Then you're just, you know, clumsy. But here's our first sparkly card. I always appreciate those sparkly cards. Gonna hope anybody decent. Oh, that's a nice card. All right, that's a very nice card. Sparkly of Alvarez, Francisco. He's one of my catchers on my team. My fantasy team, I have him as a catcher. I have the new Yankee catcher, Wells, right? Wells, I think it's Austin Wells. I have Travis d'Arnaud, who actually had a better season than you might think as far as offense, at least for a catcher. And I have Higachi Hour, I think you pronounce him. I always get that messed up for the Yankees, who again, has a better offensive season for a catcher than you think. So my catching tandem, man, I had catching to spare. You think I would have traded him. I think somebody's a free agent this year. Maybe Higachi is a free agent, maybe for my team. If not, I mean, I could definitely trade off one of them. If I can get anything for d'Arnaud, especially an older player, then just keep the young guys who are cheap and under my control, and they're not even getting into the arbitration system yet. My fantasy team has an arbitration system where the first 3 years you're under rookie control, right? It's a $100 million cap, so there is a cap, which I know is unrealistic. But then the first year is 0.3, the second year is 0.5, the third year is 1. And then it's arbitration. So years 4, 5, and 6, depending upon how they perform, we have a scale thing to figure that out. The 4th year, you get 60% of scale. The 5th year, you get 80%. And the 6th year, you get 100% of the scale. You still have control of the player, though. So if you want to drop him, you have some options still with him. Then he becomes a free agent. We have hometown discounts where you can sign your guy back at a discount. But he is on the free market as far as, you know, everyone being able to go after him. Miguel Andujar, he was always a player I thought got screwed a little bit with the Yankees. This guy, Justin Steele, he's one of my pitchers on my fantasy team too, and he had a good season. I had Cole on my team too, so Cole was my best pitcher, but Steele was my second best pitcher. I also have Wheeler. Oh, look at this guy. Looks like a mug shot. Looks like he's in jail, right? Don't worry about this guy. No, I'm not making fun of him, but this guy, he looks like he's in jail. So Altuve gets put upside down. Right there. No offense, but, you know. And here's the base card, which is cool to see both of these cards together. I'll put them like that just to see. Very nice, very nice. So, yeah. I know I mentioned this a lot, but that fantasy team of mine, anyone's looking to join up, we're still looking for some members. We really haven't started to fill up some dead teams there. It's been over 20 years. I'm going to have a video about the winnings that we're going to do with a card break. Past 2 seasons we've done it. I think the first season was very good. Last season was just okay as far as the cards. I mean, not bad, but just okay. And this year, hopefully even a little better. What we got here? Alec, rookie. Well, it's cool to be a rookie. Can't say I know Alec too well, but I'm going to put him right above Ohtani. I do like those blue sparkly cards. That is my jam, gotta admit. Gots to admit. Let's see. Sideway cards. Never a big fan of sideway cards. Very few. For some reason, Ricky Henderson was one of the few sideway cards I like. Maybe Aaron Judge a little bit. But actually, no, not really. I don't, you know, that's a special card, so it's fine. But Ricky Henderson, his sliding into bases and stuff with this guy. Good luck next year, man. Could be a long career with the Yankees if you're going to pitch like that and act like that. And what do we got here? Gorman. Max. There's the blue version of this guy. We got here Juan Soto, Darrell Evans. Not sure what they have to do with each other, but I'll say okay. Not going to argue with them. Just going to say okay. Sounds good. Let's see. Gleyber got another year of control. Then he's a free agent. Yankees are always, the fans always talk about trading him. Yeah, he's one of the better hitters on the team. I don't think Gleyber's the problem, man. I'm not 100% sure who's the problem, but I don't think it's Gleyber. Yeah, he doesn't work hard all the time. He doesn't look like he works hard all the time, but he plays a lot. I mean, it's a big deal. Switched positions, he plays a lot. I don't know, man. I think the Yankees would be more focused on, like, I don't know, getting the left fielder maybe. One of those things. Here comes a sparkly card after Clayton got lit up recently. We got here. I don't know. What did I see sparkly card for? Maybe I saw this blue. I thought sparkles. Am I cracking up? All right, I might be cracking up. I've done a couple of videos today. I might be getting past my point of I shouldn't be making these videos. Because when I saw it sparkly blue, I was all excited and I started to push it back so I could hide it to whenever it's ready. Now you see, I think I saw sparkly blue again. If there's no sparkly blue at the back of this one, I mean, I'm not going to do anything, but I'll laugh at myself. Ha ha ha, all stars. They're laughing too. That's a baseball. Not a fan of these cards. Like postcards. They really, they really rip up? Not really. Oh, the stickers. Maybe they're stickers. Perez, flashback. Estrada. Let's see. Blue card. All right, well, there's a nice blue card too. There's Waldo Cabrera. Again, I see him being a utility player at this point, but a Yankee rookie, fancy blue. I'll take that. I'll certainly put him up on the board. Who am I going to cover? I guess I'm going to cover Mr. Steele. Even though he had a very nice season, it's a base card. I'm going to put the sparkly blues over it. So sparkly blues, 2 New York rookies, plus a St. Louis card rookie, not too bad, an Aaron Judge, and a Gunnar Henderson. A couple of keepers in there for me, for sure. Let's see, Drew Waters. I think I have some card of his. A rookie card, or there's something somewhere for Drew Waters. I don't remember exactly where, or exactly how. Good old Drew. Brian Scott. Brown. Mateo's on my team. Great stolen bases. Mateo, for the first month, looked like he was going to be, I don't know what he was going to be. He was going to be like one of the better hitters in baseball. And then his batting average came back down to earth, and then that was it. A little bit of a shame, but, can't all be the greatest players in the world. Doesn't work like that. Just checking something out real quick. Oh, okay, never mind. There was that Drew Waters guy. His name was in my head for some reason. The next giveaway is going to be Drew Romo. Not Drew Waters, Drew Romo. Scratch off Lone Star, Panini, signatures, Emerald, card number, blah, 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 blah. To win this card, write down Wrong Drew. W-R-O-N-G, Drew. Wrong Drew. I'll send you that card. Remember, you only get to pick one winner, so even if you find 10 winners or whatever, pick the one that you want, get it up there in the comment section before somebody else does, and he's yours. Last pack. Let's see if we get some last pack magic. Another Judge. Always put Judge to the side. Judge and Mattingly always get put to the side. Every time I see him, I say, hey. So, blue version of this? Is this anything better than normal? I mean, it's blue. Usually I see these being white, so maybe it's a variation. Maybe. I'll put it to the side just like that. You never know. Marcus Seaman. Alright, well, you know. Get rid of the Altuve, get him out of the way. Let's just recap real quick here what we got. What we got. And as far as, alright, I opened them all up. Yeah. Man. And I'm trying to take my time, and I feel like I blew through that pretty fast. I could probably get those boxes down to, well, you know what it is? These cards don't stick. Stickiness and refractors are my weakness. Aaron, a blue version of this with the Cincinnati Reds. If it was red, it would have looked a little cooler, but, you know, take the blue. Got Mr. Gunnar Henderson, New Age Performer. I think a very nice Francisco Alvarez, probably my favorite card. This Eduardo Cabrera, also very nice. These things aren't numbered, obviously, right? But still, they're blue. Mr. Steele, thank you for a great season. Mr. Alec, thanks for nothing. And Mr. Otani with no city up there, which is apropos. Just cover up that pitcher part, and you're paying $600 million for a DH. I guess he's an outfielder, right? If he's going to play a whole season, I'm sure he'll play right field, left field, or something like that. It's a good question. I don't know that for sure, but that's what I would guess. Anyway, thanks for watching. Much more to come. More giveaways to come. Keep watching. Keep hanging in there. Let's see who wins what, and I'll get them out as soon as possible. Enjoy yourself. More to come. Okay, another section, another part of the giveaway. We're going to open up some Topps 40 Years of Baseball. I thought this was 91. I believe this is 1991. I don't see anything on here about 91. 40 years, Topps. There's nothing on here about 91. I am 99% sure that it's 91 Topps. Sealed case, December, whatever that means. Never totally understood that. Anyway, appreciate everybody watching. I'm thinking this is either part of a very long video or a chapter on a whole series. Not quite sure which I'm going to upload it just yet. Again, it kind of just depends upon what my phone could handle with editing, equipment, and. We'll see. Be interesting. Anyway, got a little box here to open up. Let's take a look and see if pull anything good out of there. Not exactly the hardest hitting set in the world. Some might even call this filler. And some of those people, they'd be right. This is kind of a filler. But filler's not the worst thing in the world. Got Doc Gooden in the back there to start it. I actually just watched a little bit of a documentary about Doc Gooden and Darryl Strawberry. I think the 30 for 30 they call it or something on ESPN. It's on either Disney or Hulu. I forget which one it was on. Decent enough. This is not a Sammy Sosa rookie, and I just body slammed him anyway. I don't know if I put that to the side. I'll put it to the side for now. Sid Bream. Is this dude who watches this channel just watches this guy into him so much? I'll put him up on the stand. He'll get covered, but I'll put him up on the stand. Now hey, Doc Gooden. Okay, I guess I just saw Doc Gooden. Shouldn't be too much of a surprise. I still got a bit of a head cold. Still not feeling totally well. No big deal. Really, the only reason why I care about it a little bit for you guys, because you don't want to be coughing and snotting too much into the camera, and I have a little vacation coming up. So hopefully everything comes together. Even the vacation part, it's an interesting picture. Almost reminds me of like a Stadium Club type of picture without the quality. Robin Ventura Cup, that's neat. Neat uniform on him too. Mike Greenwell used to be somebody back in the day. Benito Santiago, I mean, I'm sure he's somebody now too, but Mark Lee, Drew Hall, Carl Everett, draft pick. I'll put him to the side. I don't know of any big cards out of 91 Topps. Is there, maybe there's a Chipper Jones rookie card out of 91 Topps? Is that possible? Or is that 94? Honestly, I don't remember. I should have Googled this real quick. But again, we're kind of looking at this as not filler necessarily, but filler. Frank Thomas, I'll put him to the side, even though, again, not exactly a rookie card, but still. Steve Lyons was always a crazy dude. Jose Lind. That picture's out of focus, but that's okay. Danny Tartable. How's he doing at this point? Yeah, I mean, he started off pretty good. 25 home runs, 34, 26, but then 18, 15 kind of went down from there a little bit. Happens to the best of us. Ben McDonald's a big prospect back in the day. Never really panned out. The giveaways, if you skip to this point in the video, welcome. And if you watch this video all the way through, you deserve something. I don't know if I can get you anything, but you definitely deserve something. Randy Myers, Ozzie Guillen. Let's see if anything stands out to me here. Dante Bichette. Is this a rookie card? No. Walt Weiss. Quite a picture. Quite a picture. So a couple packs in. Got Sid Bream. Good old Sid Bream. I got a YouTube Sid Bream. See him actually move a little bit. As far as I know, he just takes pictures. Never actually seen him do something. Roberto Kelly as a Yankee. There's a Bo Jackson. Man, the picture quality of these things don't look so great. I mean, I don't know. How's he doing at this point? I mean, he's doing good, but it's not, is he? Bo Jackson didn't have, like, the greatest stats in the world. You know, I know he was impressive, and I guess he was a bit more of a football player as far as a great player, but Kevin Elster had some good seasons. Ron Gant. Oh, no, it's not Elster. Who am I thinking of? Who's the guy? Oh, Kent. I'm thinking of Kent. Carlton Fisk. I gave away his signature. I don't know if I already did or if it's coming up. I'm not quite sure, to tell you the truth. Dan Wilson. Here's an all-star, Carlton Fisk. Mel Hall. David Wells with the Blue Jays. Paul Molitor. Nothing to get too terribly excited about. I don't know who I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for Ed Nunez. See how good old Ed is doing. Cal Ripken. I guess you always got to put a Cal Ripken to the side. Not worth anything, but, well, not worth anything from 91 especially, but, you know, still a good card. And a lot of his stuff out there. A lot of autographs by Ripken. Manager card. John Olerud, who always wore his little helmet. Yeah, you know. How much do these cards cost? They used to cost 50 cents. 50 cents a pack. So what would the box sell for? The box sell for like $15, $16, $17 maybe back in the day. Not a bad deal. Eric Davis. How are we doing, Eric Davis, at this point? Did the crack kick in yet? Stolen bases. Yeah, I mean, Eric Davis had better numbers than Bo Jackson. If you look at the numbers, compare them. Stolen bases, home runs, batting average, the whole thing. Eric Davis had better numbers than Bo Jackson. Somebody could tell me where I'm wrong about that, but that's how I see it, looking at it pretty quickly. Matt Noakes with the Yankees. Greg Jeffries. I certainly remember collecting his cards as a rookie. Tino Martinez. Is that a rookie? Oh, I got gummed. Gummed to death. Might have been a rookie, too. Too bad. But I put these cards in the wrong spot. I want to put them there. Put that here. Put that here. I'm not going to put a gummed up. Man, I guess I'll put a gummed up Martinez. Tino Martinez, I remember from 98. Hitting those home runs in the playoffs. I remember him getting hit in the back by Armando Benitez, I think it was, and started a big fight where Darryl Strawberry with the Yankees came around and clocked him, and it was actually pretty good. It's pretty interesting. The All-Star card and the regular card back-to-back. Don't see that too often. Here's another Eric Davis. So, come on, Bo. Got two Erics to one Bo. Record breaker. Who is that? Is that Ryan? What record did he break? Flawless games at second base, huh? Big deal. I keep putting the cards down here instead of a different pile. I guess I should move that pile. Got Dick. Got Bob. Got Biggio. Not even close to a rookie, but, you know, that card's not worth 2 cents. Scott Erickson. A little gummed up card. All the good cards are gummed up for some reason. You know, hope life is doing well for everybody. Feel free to shoot a message. Let me know how life is going. I'm having a lot of fun opening up stuff. Gary Sheffield. Again, not a rookie. He has cards in 89, if I remember correctly. Todd Zeal. Eric Plunk. BJ. Let's see what we got here. Get this gum off. Let's see. Rock Reigns. This is pretty cool. They call him Rock Reigns here. Not Tim Raines, Rock Reigns. Future stars always look cool. Bobby Valentine. Joe Torre. #1 draft pick. I like that card. Ozzie Smith. Do you put Ozzie Smith to the side? I mean, I guess so. Eddie Murphy, All-Star. Eddie Murray, All-Star. Matt Williams, All-Star. Never loved the All-Star cards. Always considered them to be kind of second class. I don't know why. I mean, why do I have the feeling like the All-Star cards are not as good as the main cards? Sometimes you'd almost think that they'd be better. Like they have All-Star written on them. A little different. But I never considered them to be as good. Any games I made up, I never included the All-Star cards. I always said they were, you know, not included in whatever game I was making up. Frank Robinson, all manager. Getting a lot of good managers. I don't know. Shouldn't we be getting a couple more good players? I mean, I know there's no, like, great rookies, but I don't know. I feel like there are some better players out there that we're just not seeing. What's this gum? Hey, that gum is crunchy. Snaps. Usually my gum seems to be a little, you know, on the soft side, but this time it was crunchy. Hal Morris, cut the wrong wit. Uribe, Candiati, Tony La Russa, Sid Fernandez, big old Sid, Robin Yount. I'll put Robin Yount to the side, I guess. I never really got Robin Yount either, to tell you the truth. I mean, he's an outfielder here, 225 career home runs. 241 career stolen bases. Okay, but he played forever to get those numbers. Decent batting average. Struck out normal. RBIs, I mean, nothing killer. I don't know. I mean, you know, sure, great career, but is it really all that? Got Kevin Moss and Will Clark coming up. Dave Stewart. Treadway, I think I remember him in the playoffs. Kevin Moss. Is that a rookie card? DH first base. Eric Anthony was somebody. There's the checklist. John Franco. Jimmy Quirk. Big Cecil Fielder. Played in Japan in 1989. That's crazy. Isn't that crazy for him? I mean, you know, okay stats. Played in 89 in Japan. And then came back and hit 51 home runs, 132 RBIs, a lot of strikeouts. I think this guy was on the juice. What do you think? No stolen bases. And Will Clark. On the juice. So far as a set, I don't know. Nothing too terribly exciting here. I'm not saying I'm disappointed, because I wasn't expecting that much, but I mean, I guess I was expecting a little more than Cal Ripken, Bo Jackson, a couple of Eric Davis. You know, give me some of the steroid guys. Got Bush, Julio Franco, Gary Carter with the Giants. That's always a funny looking card to me for some reason. Ryan Sandberg. I guess I'll put a Sandberg to the side. I guess I could have put Carter to the side. Glenn Davis I always liked. I put Carter to the side. He was always my brother's favorite player growing up. Get that gum off. Do a little flip. Checklist again. Mike Stanton. Oh man, I'm a little tired, I gotta admit. Woke up early. I'll tell you guys a story because these cards aren't that exciting. So, I mean, my story's not gonna be that exciting either. But my son wanted a bagel for lunch, and we didn't get a bagel in time from the store. And I tried to get it DoorDashed or Instacart or whatever it is we use, and it just got messed up. It didn't happen. And I had to open up my store today. I had to be the first one in, basically, which means I gotta wake up pretty early. There's a little bit of a ride to get to my store and to be guaranteed to get here. So I woke up early to go to the bagel shop just when they opened, get some bagels. This is a Randy Johnson. It's a neat card. I'll put that up on the stand. It's dented a little bit. I mean, it's certainly not a great condition card, but whatever. So I woke up early. Jose Canseco, All-Star cards. I'll just put that there. And, so I guess my point is the story, I was up early. So I'm a little tired there, happy to do this, happy to relax. I'm at work. After work, takes a couple minutes, before, skip some of the bad traffic. That way I'm not driving home in this bed of traffic tonight, hopefully. And having a nice time. We got here Mike Scioscia, Dave Winfield with the Angels at this point. Big old Dave Winfield. I don't know why I don't put him to the side. Kevin Appier, remember him. Ozzie Canseco. Don Zimmer. Remember watching him get tossed around as a coach. Pedro Martinez, I believe. Took him by the head and chucked him. But Zimmer charged him. I don't know. What do you want to do? Be embarrassed for chucking an old man? Or get really embarrassed for being knocked out by an old man? I don't know. I think I'm chucking somebody at that point, tell you the truth. He didn't kill him, just, chucked him. There's a Barry Bonds, Moise Alou, Paul O'Neill. Nice little run of cards there. If you want this Bonds, just go ahead and type into the comments field. Just put the word Pirates. Pirates with an S at the end of it. And we'll get you that card going. There's a Bonds. I don't know if I'm going to put him up on the stand necessarily. Paul O'Neill. Yeah, he's far enough along. He's not worth that much either. Got many more cards to go. Don't worry. Plenty of time. Plenty of time here. I didn't know how long I was going to try and make the videos. And I don't think I'm going to make them quite as long as I thought. Just kind of one of those, let's get this over with. Tom Glavine. Let's see. Another one bites the dust. I guess I could have put Bonds up on the thing, right? I mean, it's Barry Bonds. Bonds ever going to get in the Hall of Fame? Some of those steroid guys? I don't know. For some reason, they're okay with letting the guys who took greenies in. Greenies are okay, but steroids are not. Larry Walker, Cup, I'll put to the side. Harold Reynolds, George Brett, I guess I'll put to the side. Like, all these cards are just like, I guess so, but they're not worth anything. These are all worth a nickel at best. Roberto Alomar. There's a Donnie Baseball. I definitely appreciate Donnie Baseball. I'm going to put Donnie Baseball, sorry Sid Bream, but Donnie Baseball is going to take your spot. It's just the way it goes. Definitely my favorite card there. 91, he was definitely, his back was acting up and stuff. Andre Dawson. Let's see. Fred McGriff should be a Hall of Famer. This guy had numbers. Don't know why he's not. I wonder if he was bad. Was he like Albert Bell, who was kind of like known for not being a good guy, or just, I don't know. Jose Canseco, I guess I'll put to the side. Yes, I'll put him to the side. New York Yankees card coming up. Pat Borders. Kevin Bass. Billy Hatcher. Stump Merrill. Oh, so that's okay. So the manager cards, they had these like stats in the back of it. All the batting things were Roberto Kelly, Jesse Barfield, mainly. No Mattingly, nobody. Jack Clark, Sandy Alomar Cup. Fernando with his glasses. Jose Offerman, future star. A lot of good players there, but nobody that's, nobody is worth anything as far as I'm concerned. Checklist: Saberhagen, Pascual, Perez. There's a Ken Griffey Jr. I guess you had to put him up on the stand, right? I'm going to say Jr. goes above Ripken for me. There we go. Cards in, maybe a little bit more than halfway through. Maybe. Kind of, sort of. These cards feel gritty. Like I almost feel like, I don't know, grit on my fingers. I certainly remember that feeling from, being a kid. Steve Avery, Ken Caminiti, Bobby Bonilla, Gold Cup, Eddie Murray, Brian Anderson before the Roids, Ruben Sierra. I don't feel so well. I had a big lunch. I just had just recently too. It was like a egg omelet with hash brown or something like that, and I might have eaten a little bit too much. Al Leiter with the Blue Jays. See a better picture then? We need a lighter. It's really turning on. For a while there. Juan Gonzalez. Certainly remember him. This was Mr. Steroid, right? He was there and then gone. He was like great. I remember wasn't he for a little while there, like close to breaking a record for RBIs in the season? He was the man. Let's see. Record breaker Ripken. Is that one of those his games played? Got Oral. Good old Oral. John Smoltz. Really gummed up. I'll let that go. I'll let that go. Got John Crook on the back of the bus there. Sparky Anderson. Who are the Tigers' big hitters? Cecil Fielder, Alan Trammell, Tom Kelly, John Crook. Ken Herbeck. All right, well, we're starting to get down to it there. Maybe two more piles, I guess. Hoping for a couple more players. See Tony Gwynn on the back. Ellis Burks. Chipper Jones. All right, well, that's a Chipper Jones rookie. So I guess that is the best card you can get. The centering on this is not terrible. It's a little off top to bottom, but not terrible. Who am I putting above Chipper Jones? Not Griffey, not Mattingly, maybe not even Randy Johnson. It's these two guys. I'm gonna say Eric Davis, because Bo Jackson is just more popular, so I'll still keep him up there. Tony Gwynn. That was an 83 Gwynn. That'd be great. 84 Gwynn, that'd be good. The wrong wit. So, as far as the line up there, I mean, Randy Johnson, Chipper Jones, Bo Jackson, Don Mattingly, Ken Griffey Jr., not bad. Not the worst lineup I can have. I wasn't 100% sure. Kevin Moss with his Belts home runs. 10th home run in his brief career. Put that aside just because I remember watching that live. Lenny Dykstra, Bobby Bonilla. Dykstra's a maniac. It's still, every once in a while you hear him on this is Kevin Moss again, on Howard Stern. And he's a maniac. Definitely a maniac. Willie McGee's usually a fun card to see. Reardon, Costco, Willie McGee with the A's. Couldn't even told you that he was with the A's. All those stolen bases. Not a bad career. Jay Howell. Hubie Brooks. I like that name, Hubie. Good old Hubie. Waka Waka Waka. Mark Grace. Charlie O'Brien. Darryl Strawberry. All-Star cards. I won't put up on the thing. If it wasn't an All-Star card, I'd have a decision to make. I wouldn't put Strawberry above Mattingly. I don't know about the other players. I don't have to worry about it because, I didn't get it. All-Star cards don't count for me. 1, 2, 3, 4 more cards. 4 more packs. Who's at the bottom here? Willie McGee, Eddie Murray, Dave Parker, Dale Murphy for the back of the cards. There's a Ken Griffey Jr. Waxed up card. It's a bummer. Too bad. Chris Hoyles, Luis Polonia. Let's see, Frank Viola. I'll still put his All-Star card messed up to the side. Mike Stanley, Delino DeShields Cup. Alright, got 3 cups. Got 3 packs left. See if we can get a little late night pack magic going on here. Got a whole lot of bad gum and a whole lot of packs there. Tim Cruz, Alex Fernandez. Is that the guy who killed himself, Alex Fernandez? There's a picture. I don't think so. Greg Vaughn. Earlier Greg Vaughn card. He was a power hitter. I remember him. Hensley Mullins. Dwight Evans. Wally Joyner. Neat card there. Randy Velarde. Matt Williams. Alright, 2 packs left. Can get anything going with 2 packs. Anything going there with 2 packs. Jeff Ennis. There was a particular card that I wanted. Hey, David Justice Cup. That's neat. A particular card I wanted to do. I was hoping for a particular opportunity to do it. And I feel like I've missed a couple of opportunities. I'm down to my last pack. So now I got a decision to make. Let's see this last pack. Let's just see here. Alan Trammell. No, Alan Trammell. Second time Alan Trammell will back-to-back like that. Tom O'Leary, Donnie Hill, Kurt Gibson, Lou Whitaker, Lance Johnson. And the last card is going to be the McGuire card. Just type in USA if you want to try and win the McGuire card. Real quick. Quick and to the point. So for this, not a bad box. Worth anything? No. Chipper Jones, I guess, is the best card. Griffey, Ripken, Mattingly is my favorite card. Sid Bream for that guy, and Bo Jackson. Thanks. There'll be a little bit more. We're not done yet. Talk to you soon. Okay, this might be one of the last sections. I thought I was going to make like hours, 5-6 hours worth of videos. I just can't. Just too tired. Running out of time. I want to get this done basically tonight. This is Tuesday, so I have tonight and tomorrow to kind of edit it and get it up and running on Thursday. By the way, you can get this card. All you got to write down in the comment section is Freak, and you get yourself a Tim Lincecum signature, whatever that is. So, I'm going to open up another box here. Going to kind of call it a giveaway pretty soon. I hope that all of my guys who comment all the time and watch and support, I certainly hope you win. Any of the usual guys, if you don't win, if you have a problem, whatever, let me know. We'll take care of it. But as far as these prizes go, let's see what we could do. Got Topps Heritage. Not the biggest fan in the world, but it's not the most expensive box. And that's kind of what I was looking for with these cards, these openings. What's the box say? What's the deal with this one? Baseball stamps, including exclusive limited red parallels. So 17 packs plus 3 exclusive red bordered base cards. Red bordered. That doesn't sound too shiny. I like shiny. Let's see what we get here. Well, still, never know. Might get something good. Might get something so good we could do for the next giveaway. Or we could start it off with a Jose Altuve. We all know how I feel about that. So this, like I said before, this guy looks like he's, that looks like it's a mugshot. Be in jail. I guess not really, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Don't take things so seriously. Goldschmidt, Guerrero, Taylor, Baton, All-Stars, And so this is one of those red cards they're talking about. Actually, nice looking card. It's got a little, perhaps different feel to it. Still got the normal back. I like that. I don't know if I've opened up one of these kind of boxes before, to tell you the truth. You know, it's kind of one of those things. But if you want one of these cards, Joe Ryan, rookie jersey autograph gold. Can we see that? Just type into the comments section. How about type in Ryan? Keep that one easy. Ryan. Just making a note of something here. I'm hoping to get, if we can get one good card out of this box, that'd be great. Now, one good card, it's a different definition for what constitutes a good card if you open up one pack or if you're opening up a whole box like this. It's definitely a different level. I think it's fair to say. Should I hold these? I never hold these cards in frame too well. Riley Green, I'm going to put him to the side. I've been hearing more and more about him. Shea Langlaris, I feel like I've been hearing a little bit about him, but not enough for me to put to the side just yet, and I guess I'll put him up on the stand if I've been hearing that much about Riley Green. I'm pretty sure that's the one. Let's see. Mookie Betts. Still glad the what's the names got rid of him? Red Sox. DJ. I hope he has a little comeback season next year. Oh, these are those stamp cards they're talking about. I don't really get that. Mike Schmidt, Max Muncy. Are these the cards that have the high numbers, which are hard to get? Is it like above 400 or something? I always forget to look at that. Taylor Ward. Oswaldo Cabrera. Really kind of a backup-ish type of player, but I'll put him to the side. Joe Diaz, Rich Hill. Got something in my eye. Oh man, I got something in my eye. It feels so good. You ever get a spot to scratch or itch or whatever? It just feels so good. I don't know why, but man, sometimes feels good. Alec Burnison, Andrew Benintendi. This guy had 5 home runs last year. I don't know what happened to his power. Drew Waters, Hunter Brown. Yep, so I think I've said it 50 times now throughout these videos. This is one long video, maybe. Well, maybe not, though. Maybe it is going to be broken up. But Justin Steele, he's the man on my number 2 pitcher on my fantasy team. Which, by the way, if you play fantasy baseball, rotisserie baseball, like old school 5x5, give me a shout. We're looking for some players. Always looking for a couple of good owners. No money to play. You have big giveaways at the end of the season. A couple of guys chip in just for the fun of it. It's a lot of fun. I'm going to have a video of that eventually of our giveaways. Lots of good boxes. Triple threads and, a handful. That's quite a grouping there. Frank Robinson, Nolan Ryan, Trout, and Ohtani. I'll put that to the side. That's such a good grouping. Anthony Rizzo with his headaches. I hope he gets over that next year. You look at the Yankees and you think, what are they going to do? And what are they going to do? Like, what position are they changing so much or getting or doing? Like, I don't know. Get a big-time starting pitcher, Ohtani. Not going to get Ohtani. I wouldn't want the Yankees to get Ohtani. But I don't know. People talk about a couple of players. Like, you're telling me if they get, who's the guy in the Cubs that they were supposed to get? Came from the Dodgers. Is it Bellinger? Everyone says, oh, you should get Bellinger. Well, what's Bellinger going to... He's going to be the difference maker in the Yankees? I mean, the Yankees don't stay healthy. If the Yankees could stay healthy, they'd be great. But they can't stay healthy. If you can't stay healthy, you're not going to win. It doesn't matter how much talent you have on the bench. It's just one of those things. I just don't see, the problem with the Yankees is I don't see a big weak... a left fielder. Yes, they need a left fielder. That's absolutely true. Could they use another starting pitcher, especially with this guy pitching? Maybe. If he pitches good, maybe not as much. Got Nestor and Cole, the probable Cy Young Award winner. But of course, everyone could use starting pitching. So what's that going to fix? Let's see what we got. Jeffrey Springs is a Rays pitcher. and it's close enough to the Rays pitcher. I'm going to say that if you want this card, just go ahead and type in Rays. And that's your opportunity to win that card real fast. Look at that. That was kind of rough. So fast, didn't even see it. I'll be curious to see how quickly everyone can win these cards. Is it the type of thing where, like, you know, the 6 cards are going to be gone in the first, like, 10 minutes that the video's out? Or hour that the video's out? Or is it going to be the type of thing where it's just not worthwhile to take all the time and nobody really cares, and after a week, you know, there'll be 4 cards that are picked up and taken. Be curious to see. Free is good. Free is the right price. If it's worth the time. Here's another red card. Hey, a red sticker. None of the players I absolutely love, but still it's a red sticker, so I'm going to put that up here with that red card. Alright, the red cards don't really do it for me personally. I definitely prefer that shiny stuff, but don't dislike it either. It just doesn't really do it for me. There's an Aaron Judge. I'll put the Judge above him. Brandon Lau, O'Neal Cruz, not a rookie, unfortunately. Sonny Gray, can't pitch for the Yankees. This guy, Bryce Harper, he got doubled off on an outfield fly. I mean, you know, he could play for my team anytime. I've always likened him to like a Charlie Hustle type of player. But there was a pop fly to the outfield. They caught it, and he got doubled out because he was going to probably try and score from first. I have no problem, I guess, with the hustle and stuff. Like, I'd take Harper. And that's another guy, all right? Yankees could have gotten Harper. Yankees didn't want to get Harper because they already had a left fielder. I don't know who that left fielder was. He ain't on the team anymore. They haven't had a left fielder in a long time. They signed Harper to... I read the article just recently. There's a Judge card before I get too excited. Judge and Acuna. Nice little card there. I'll put that above, I don't know, somewhere in there. There's an Aaron Judge. I got to get the Judge in there too, so no offense, Acuna, but I'm going to put you right there. And there's another Judge. Now it's starting to get a little Judge crazy. And there's another Judge. Well, that's what happens when you're the home run leader, the runs batted in leader, the all-star outfielder, the man. When you're the man, you're the man. He was the man. A lot of Judges. I like that. So anyway, like I was saying with Harper, 13 years, $330 million. You're telling me the Yankees couldn't have used Harper? 13 years, $330 million. Francisco Alvarez, not exactly, it's not a special card, it's a base card, but I'll still put it to the side at the very least. Man, imagine having Harper and Judge, and Harper decided to go to first base to give a little flexibility for Philadelphia. So he's like a team player, and he's doing what he gotta do, and good for the team, and all that kind of stuff, man. This guy's on my fantasy team. He had a good season this year. 25 home runs or so. I appreciate it. Batting average went down towards the end. He's probably not going to be a long-term answer, but he was a good short-term answer. I have Mike Trout on my team, and he's hurt every year. I might be looking to trade Trout, to tell you the truth. I've had Trout from the very, very beginning, so it hurt a little bit to get rid of him. I'm always loyal to my rotisserie team players, probably to a fault, but another sticker. Oh my goodness. Look at this. It's all just ugly Houston Astro players. How do you do that for the last pack? What am I going to do with that? Here's another red card. So it's supposed to be 3 red cards. Sure, he looks a little crazy too, right? Here's another red card. I thought, so it's kind of 4 red cards? I thought that would include... All right, but we got a problem here. So the good news is I got all these Aaron Judges, right? That's nice. The bad news is I got a sticker thing of Houston Astros. Not a big fan of Houston Astros. And the question is, what do I do? Do I take the high road and just say, well, whatever, no big deal? I just don't know. I'm definitely throwing it out. But do I destroy it first, or do I try and stop myself from destroying it? Or do I have a little fun with it and actually use the stickers? Yeah, you never really get to use these stickers. So let's see here. Got Altuve, his stupid face, and well, I shouldn't say. I don't mean really stupid. I mean, I have no problem with Altuve, to tell you the truth. But you know, definitely not a fan of his. What else we got here? If I had to pick one, Bregman, Tucker. I think Bregman was around during the cheating, wasn't he? If I remember correctly. Well, there's an interesting card for you. Chaz. You don't want to be on this card, right, with them, Chaz? You don't want to be a part of this. Let's get you out of here. You don't want to be part of all these dirty Houston players. No offense, Chaz. Yeah, I think I need to get some sleep, honestly. It might be time to think about going to bed. Go to bed. Anyway, that's the last card. There you go. I think that we're going to call that a video probably towards the end there. In all seriousness, I appreciate everybody who subscribed and participates and stuff like that. I honestly enjoy opening the cards. It's a bit of a relaxation thing for me. You know, sometimes the family goes away to visit other family and I stay behind because of work and stuff like that. So rather than just having nothing to do when I come home because the kids aren't around, then I could do stuff like this. And, you know, instead of just sitting at work waiting for the traffic to die down, I can open up some cards. And, you know, the comments, I always read the comments. I can't always reply to them because it just seems like time goes by too fast sometimes. You look at the comments and, okay, I'm gonna reply back. Next thing I know, it's the next morning, and I'm putting out a new video anyway, and. But I always read them. I always appreciate them. You know, I enjoy the giveaways just for the joke of it, just to do something a little different. Not a bad box. Crazy amount of judge cards. How many judge cards did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 judge cards. It was like almost 4 in one pack there for a minute, right? Anyway, thanks again. I do appreciate it. Any questions about the giveaway? It's kind of too late because the giveaway's going on. Probably if you're watching this, the giveaway's on. Go get some. Go find some. They're all throughout, pretty evenly distributed. It's actually not that long of a video, even if I do one full video, which again I don't know if my phone and Wi-Fi can handle. If I can't handle it, I'll bust it up in some chapters and just leave it at that. Trying to think if there's anything else I want to say. No, I guess I'll just say thanks. Catch you guys on the flip side. Got more videos coming after the giveaways. Thanks. Hang in there. Talk to you soon.